Hi, I'm Andrew, an entrepreneur and a computer science student,
Hi, I'm Verene, a psychology major student.
and you're now listening to the Ink Thoughts podcast, where we ponder and talk about incongruous thoughts ranging from our daily life to the human mind.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Ink Thoughts podcast. How are you doing, Andrew?
Hello, Verene. This week, this week is actually I kind of forgot how hectic student life is, because for the last whole year, I've been running my business. So, yeah. And then when you're running your business, you don't usually, there is still, but at least for my business, there's not really much deadlines where I need to follow. So things are defined by myself. If I don't do it today, I can postpone it to tomorrow because, it affects my sales and whatever. But then, as long as I'm okay with it, then I'm fine with it. It's not related to customer or anything. But then, this week I have three submissions deadlines stacked all together. That's why, I could have done the things earlier, but then being a student and then still haven't worked out a way to solve procrastination and the idea of forcing myself to complete stuff earlier. Yeah. I started working on most of the things a week before. So basically last week, I completed one assignment last week, and then another one I kind of got postponed to this week, but I completed it within 3 days. Luckily I got it within 3 days. It was really hectic. I have to call off some trainings, and then I have to, but I still kept myself to go to the gym. I know that that's important. I need to it's kind of a way to stress relief as well. I don't want to just stay in my room all day something, because I think I spent at least 3 days out of the five weekdays just in my room, just in my room working on my stuff. At least I kind of went down and all this, but I kind of forgot how that felt like, and that's why I actually now I try to do a new thing, which is I actively allocate time on my calendar for my assignment. I try to do this. So this is since now, actually last Thursday after we submitted our last assignment, another new assignment came in. So what I do after that is that I just go onto my calendar. I kind of depending on the weight of the task, I put in hours onto my calendar. What I do is because there's 2 weeks for us to complete this assignment, and then I'll just I assume that it will take maybe around 8 hours. So I spread the total of 8 hours across 4 days, 4 days, and then so for those four 2 hours across the 2 weeks, I'm supposed to work on my assignment. That is what I planned. So I think I will try to do that for my other assignment as well. So during that hour when I see that I should be doing this assignment, at least I have a specific time for me to do that already. Hopefully that will work. We'll see how it goes. But other than that,
and it needs a lot of discipline as well.
that's one thing also. But at least now there's a guide. So whenever you see that, you know that so if you don't do this, that means that you kind of missed another 2 hours session. So I mean you can't really blame yourself for being busy and couldn't complete that, because you already allocate time for it. So now it's your fault. It's not because you're really that busy. But other than that, because after those assignments are assigned, I haven't been heading out for a proper walk around the city center for 3 weeks, I think. So yesterday I went out for a walk, and then it was really nice. I mean I went out for a walk. I had a Chinese buffet lunch. It's actually very worth it, because it's just 10-ish pounds. But then if you consider that some of the food costs already 10 pounds, this is very worth it. So it's genuine Chinese food. So there we got those, what do we call that shit? Oh my god, I don't know what's that in English, we got pai guat. I don't do you happen to know what do they call that in English?
No idea.
Okay.
Something related to pork.
So there's that. There's siu mai, a kind of dim sum. There is those wrap where people usually wrap the roasted duck in it, but then roasted duck in it, but then over there's obviously no roasted duck lah. So I think they gave some like minced pork or something, and then you add it with a sauce, something, you just put it in, and then there's gulo yo, which is like I think sweet sour pork. There's just a bunch of Chinese food. Of course, the I would say that the ingredient they use isn't that good. It's not the best ingredient. Like you'll know it by the price, like 10-ish pounds. What else can they put inside? But then the taste is actually quite good. The taste is quite good. Yeah, so for the price, it's actually very worth it. 10-something pounds. I had like 3 plates of dish. You don't necessarily need to like eat until you are really, really full to make it worth it, because even like getting 1 or 2 plates just to satisfy a craving, is already very worth it. Yeah, so it's like quite nice there.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so yeah,
I didn't know that you had like Chinese buffet yesterday.
Yeah, I shared it on Instagram, no, didn't I?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I shared it on Instagram. Oh my god, look at you. Look at my girlfriend. Yeah, announcing to the world that my girlfriend didn't check out my Instagram. Okay, so yeah, other than that happened because I mean, I went out to check out Black Friday sale as well, but yeah, most of the Black Friday sale now it's online as well. So offline there's literally nothing much. Went around city center, check out this, check out that, and then I wanted to work because I haven't edited my video, which I just posted just now. So I wanted to find a cafe and sit down and then like work on stuff. So yeah, I found a very nice bookstore called Waterstones. It's actually quite a small bookstore, but then it's like five floors high, and yeah, there's a cafe in it. So I had this tea. I forgot what's the name of it. Apple over mint or something. Oh, it's really good. It's like it's a bit sour from the apple, and then like you can still taste the mint. So it's actually quite a nice cup of tea. Apple over mint. Yeah, I quite like that.
Oh,
so
okay.
I had that tea and then work on my stuff, and then I'm really surprised to find that because in the bookstore, the science section. So the science section, which like normally in Malaysia they call it the science section now, where you have like non-fiction science books. They call it popular science section here, and then there is like at least 6 shelves of popular science section. And then they are not all the same books. There's a tons of books on it. So like even the book from David Eagleman, I can find that Incognito is here. And then there's even the new book by David Eagleman called, I think, Live Wired. I actually didn't know that he published another new book. I think he published last year. Yeah, I'll probably get it for one of my next books. So like, there's a bunch of interesting books. Like unlike in Malaysia, like in Popular, there's like just one shelf. There's like, wow, six of them. I can pretty much find all kinds of book there. Yeah. And then other than that, it's not just limited to that. There's like academic science, and then there's even like I think 2 shelves full of psychology related books. Yeah, like what's that book again? Surrounded by Idiots, Surrounded by Psychopath. It's all there. Yeah, I forgot what other book is there. Like basically, like you can literally find all kinds of book there. Like wow, and I'm really impressed by that. Yeah, maybe like something like Kinokuniya in Malaysia, but I think it's still more extensive than that. Yeah, it's more extensive than that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think just like you mentioned those like Surrounded by Idiots, those kind of book. I think in Malaysia they kind of like categorize them as self-help book.
Yeah. But then
Like,
I don't think
like
in Malaysia they even
specifically-
sell that. I think in Malaysia they don't even sell that. That's the thing. Yeah, so I'm very impressed like, when I see all those books. Or like back in Malaysia, if they do sell those book, they will just, I mean, they probably just order it once, and then once it's like sold out, they probably won't order it again. Yeah, they usually only sell it if it's like really, really popular, I think. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Like Ikigai.
Yeah, something like Ikigai, 5 a.m. Club. Yeah, the monk who sold his Ferrari, something like that. Like world bestseller, they probably only order that, but not all the other books. Like this, like even just books about Stephen Hawking, there's already like, I don't know, like 5 to 7 books. There are tons of it. Yeah. So yeah, it's oh yeah, and then like that's how I spent yesterday, and then today in the morning. I mean, I've been looking at the forecast for the past few days, and then I know it says that it's gonna snow, but then like early up this morning when I look at the forecast again, it says that it's just gonna rain. So yeah, I was a bit upset, but I'm like, oh, it's fine. Let's just still go to gym lah. And then by the time I actually completed my gym and I'm preparing to head out to go to bouldering, damn, it started snowing. It's so cool. So I started like taking Instagram stories, and when I went to a bouldering place, I took more Instagram stories, and yeah, I actually took some footage because I am making a vlogmas soon. I'm joining the vlogmas thing, and I'm making, but instead of making 24 videos, I'll just be making 12 videos. So I recorded a short vlog, which I'll be posting soon as well. Yeah. Tons of stuff,
interesting. Yeah, I saw the snowing story.
Yeah.
Looks so good.
Yeah, it looks so good,
nice.
Right? Yeah, it's so pretty. Yeah. But then like actually after that, when I go out, yeah, the experience isn't that nice. Walking in snow. Yeah, I need to get a pair of I'm waiting for my boots. I need my boots to arrive, and then like I need to get some waterproof shoes as well, maybe. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, what about you? I heard you spent the day training.
Yes. Okay, over the past week, yeah, half of my week I work from home, so I don't feel that tired because like traveling is a very tired thing. And I remember I told you one day that even like standing on the MRT, I almost fall asleep standing, you know.
Yeah, you did tell me that. Yeah, that's quite crazy.
Yeah.
I still couldn't imagine that, but yeah, okay. Heard it from you.
Yeah, and on Wednesday night I went to my area yoga class, and it actually feel very nice because this time those classmates, I can call them classmates, yeah. They are all very nice, and I feel welcome because usually I go alone, right? I don't go with any friends. But they are making me feel like I'm part of them as well. I'm not just a random girl there.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, even when they are taking photos or anything, they ask me to join them. Yeah, it feels very good.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, then for yesterday afternoon and this morning and afternoon, yeah, I've been spending all my time training. Okay, there's definitely some very insightful stuff that we learn, and yeah, but overall, at the end of the training, you still feel so tired. Yeah, like when it's almost the end of the training, I feel a bit regret for promising my friend to go out with them after that. But yeah, in the end, I still go out lah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's actually a very good session with them because I think 3 of them I have not seen them since I graduated from high school. Yeah, they are my classmates during high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then listening to each other, sharing about their life. Yeah, interesting. Then I'm back here recording podcast now.
At night, yeah. Is it your first time recording? I think it's your first time recording at night.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
previously
Yes.
we recorded in early morning and then like evening. Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Actually, recording at night is not as tired as recording it during the evening, but at night I just don't feel like recording.
Okay.
I feel like I wanted to talk to you.
Okay, I understand. I mean, like we didn't really chat today, like yesterday as well. We didn't really chat yesterday. So yeah, okay, that's normal.
Yeah, I think that's all for how's my week has been. And yeah, what are we going to talk about today?
Alright, so yes, let's have a look. So today we're actually talking about how would you advise the decade-old self. Yeah, but let's just not talk about decade-old self. Like, okay, maybe we start with decade-old self, and then we'll talk about also 5 years old. Like, what would you tell yourself that's like 5 years ago? Tell yourself that it's like 5 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, like 10 years ago is like I'm just 12 years old. Yeah, feel so young.
Yeah. I mean, like sometimes I think about like if I'm thinking about like 2010 ish. it feels like it's just like a few years ago, you know. And then now that we look at it, it's like, oh, it's already 10 years, you know. Like even the financial crisis, like more than 10 years ago. Like the 2008 financial crisis, like wow, like so long ago. Like it's been like so many elections. Like 2008 elections is like how many? 13 years ago. Yeah, we've been through 2013 election, 2018 election. Yeah, well, I'm not sure when's the next one. Probably 2022, but we'll see. Yeah, it's interesting.
How fast the time pass.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's the thing.
Yeah, so maybe we can start with like 10 years ago first, then slowly we move on to 5 years. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, maybe you can start first. Anything that you would like to like advise the 10 years ago you?
Okay, 10 years ago me. I mean, okay, let's look at me 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was still in primary school, and then I'm studying my year 5 in primary school. I'm 11 years old, and then yeah, during that time, I don't know, man. Now that I look back at it, there was nothing that could have changed significantly back then, probably. But I would say that if I can tell myself, I would wish that... Okay, I'm not even sure if by that time I have a computer. Actually, I'm not sure. But I should really start just doing things instead of like just having fun and all that. Yeah. Like exploring things and all that. Because if I think back, I mean, it's not really my family's fault. Because like generally, in Asian families, I don't know, they're just traditional. They don't really, they tend to go on the safe path. They don't want you to go out and explore, find new things, do new things. They question new things rather than trying to understand them. So yeah, if it's me, I would really hope that, I would really hope that I do read more though. Yeah, I think my actual reading habit started almost when I'm university. If I can like start reading by then, it would be really, really nice. I would really ask me to like just start reading anything, but not comics. Yeah, like reading novels. I mean, I do read novels back then, and then I read Chinese novels, but yeah, I mean, like when I read Chinese novel, I can like spend the whole night reading it, but not English ones though. I really ask myself to read more English novels. Yeah, like now.
Yeah, actually, me too.
Yeah, like now I have the habit of reading it every day. That is a good thing, and I hope that if I can build it back then, I mean by 11, I don't have to be reading like I mean, I don't really need to have the habit of reading every day, but I need to start reading and then find the fun in reading, find the fun in getting the knowledge. That's like quite important. And then I would really love that because I think like getting onto the computer, even though I wouldn't say that I'm most suitable to the computer science course. Yeah, I kind of regret taking a computer science course. Okay, actually not really, but some of the modules, I'm not like suitable for some of the modules. But other than that, I would really hope that I would have started using a computer, explored more, tried out new stuff during that age. Yeah, trying to understand more things, you know. Yeah, that is what I would have really done. Yeah, I really ask my children like next time. I hope that my mindset won't change, and then I'll have a proper way of presenting it to my children, saying that yeah, like doing things is okay. I would just hope that they explore all kinds of stuff. I hope that I wouldn't stop them, as long as they give a valid reason. Yeah, I'll let them do that. But yeah, but I mean, at that point in time, it's just mostly fun. There's no significant points where we'll like change the course of my life. I didn't make any significant decision back then. Yeah, but I would really hope that by the age, I don't know, by the age of 11, just like the thing is that because like time is the only thing that you can't really earn back. You are just losing it every single day. Oh, okay. Sorry. Can we pause for a moment? Alright, okay, so yeah, sorry about that. Just now I had a call from the Amazon driver, so I went down and picked up my parcel from Black Friday. Yay, quite cool. But yeah, like other than that, I had a short toilet break as well. But now let's back to the topic. So yeah, I mean like when I'm 11 years old, I think that's a few main things. I wish that I would have known this thing where I should just explore more. I know, like even though my parents would have objected all these ideas, I think I should just do it. I think it's better to like just explore more. Because I now realize that the benefits of exploring I mean like there's just a lot of benefits for like just explore things and then just doing things regardless of thinking what is the consequences. Of course, like there's certain certain things that doesn't apply to this, but most of the thing, yeah, it works this way. So we should just explore it, try it out, and then only worst comes to worst when there's some consequences, then we just handle it after that. And then yeah, it really tell me that I should read more or something. But regarding the UPSR, the year 6 exam, yeah, maybe I'll just tell myself that is actually not that important. That's quite a useless thing. I mean, we get to get a few $100 from that if we like score all of them A's. But then I'll tell myself that yeah, those $100 are just like it's. I mean, like they can't be compared to whatever that you're earning in the future. Yeah, if you instead spend, I mean, you shouldn't fail them, but then like if you just get like reasonable result, like I think a B something is fine, and then spend most of your time going to learn other things, explore things and all that, yeah, I think that's more worth it. Yeah, that would be it from me. That would be it for me. Yeah. Oh, maybe another thing. Okay. Actually, yeah. Now I realize there's a few more things. I would tell myself to be less, self-centered. Is it self-centered? What else? I have this thing of being a bit self-centered. Yeah, I have to work on that, and then learn to socialize more with others. Be more of a sociable person. There's a few traits that I'll work on. And maybe especially exploring on like the computer side of things, software, whatever, editing. Maybe even like, I think I opened my YouTube channel that year, but then I haven't started posting until like 2012. Yeah, I mean like just start doing it, and then maybe I'll tell like, oh, don't care about the views or whatever. I mean like it probably won't work if I just tell like that, but then like at least I told him, yeah, and then I just like be consistent, keep making videos, you know, like all those results aren't that important. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what I'll tell myself. I'm not sure. Actually, there's another question. I wonder how much would I trust myself if I see myself? Yeah, like, would I recognize that that's me? I think I will, right? But yeah, like, imagine that really happens.
Okay, I think you will. You will.
Imagine that really happened when I'm 11 years old. There's just one random dude coming over to me, telling me that, like, that's me from the future, and then telling me to do this and that. Yeah, I'm just thinking like, yeah, how would I think? And then like, how much would I trust that guy? And then how much of it would I execute? I wonder actually. Because like the thing is, I believe by that time I actually don't have the long-term mindset where I know that most of the things you need to work for quite some time for it to see results. Yeah, probably that's why. What about you? What would you tell yourself 10 years ago?
Actually, I think I'm quite the opposite person compared to you. Okay, first thing, reading habit. I used to have that, and I'm not. In the past, I wasn't just reading Chinese novel. Actually, I quite like reading those very stories about motivation and all. I don't know why. That's always whenever I go to a library or bookstore, I always go to that section. Okay, of course in Chinese lah. Last time, yeah. Then yeah, apart from Chinese novel, there's one thing that I don't know that it attracted me so much. I don't know why in the past. And every time I read it, I feel so motivated to work harder.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, and yeah, I think I have that. I mean, I have the reading habit until probably secondary school, maybe Form 1, Form 2. Then after that, yeah, when internet started to become a distraction, then I slowly decreased the amount of me reading until I lost the habit. So nowadays, I'm trying to build that again.
Okay. Understand.
But I don't agree that reading has a lot of benefit, and actually not just like getting the knowledge. Sometimes when you read, you feel calm as well. I don't know if you feel that, but sometimes when I'm just feeling so anxious or anything, then I can't do anything. Then I just read. Then yeah, after maybe like 30 minutes, I feel a lot better. Do you have the experience before? Like,
I think when I'm anxious, I would meditate instead of that. So I never really tried that. I think I can obviously feel that when I'm meditating. Reading, I'm not really sure because I don't really do it for that purpose. So I never focused if I actually felt that. Yeah, that's the thing.
oh, okay. Yeah, okay. And okay, another thing is that I realized that in the past my world is so small.
Oh yes. Okay. I mean, like I agree. As in, like my world is that small as well.
I'm not exposed to a lot of stuff. Plus, my parents, we don't usually go out very often. So most of the time we just stay at home. So yeah, I'm not exposed to any interesting stuff. And when I was still in primary school, I don't have the chance to like join extracurricular activities apart from those that is I mean mandatory for school. Other than that, I don't have any chance to do anything else. It's until like when I go to secondary school, then I requested, and then it slowly happened.
Okay.
So the things that I'm exposed to is so limited, and another thing I do realize, I kind of have like friendship problem. Because my world is so small and I am so shy most of the time. So whenever I get attached to, let's say, one or two friends, like best friend, then I kind of like think that, oh, they are my friend, then I spend most of the time with them. But the thing is that they don't only have me as a friend, they have other friends as well, right? They cannot spend like all the time with me. Then I feel sad.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's an interesting thing though. Okay. Oh, okay. I never heard that from you.
Yeah, so I can say I was quite sensitive in that sense. Yeah. Which I think is not a good thing. Because actually there's a lot of friends there, just that you wanted to spend more time to be connected with them or not.
Yep.
Take more effort and do that. Yeah. So why don't you do that instead of like attached to one single person?
Yeah. Okay. I totally understand that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think that's all for what I will tell to the 10 years ago me. Yeah. I didn't tell you before about the friendship thing.
No, I don't think you ever told me that. No. Yep, you've never told me that.
Okay, maybe I can tell a bit of the story.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so after like standard 6 you have... Oh, okay. That was the time when Facebook started to be a very common thing for like younger people, yeah. But that time when I was standard 6, I don't want... Because of UPSR, I don't want to get distracted or anything. I just tell myself, it's okay, I don't need it yet. Let's do it after I finish my exam and everything.
Okay.
So from that onwards, most of my friends, they have Facebook and they chat with each other on Facebook like every night or anything. But I don't. So most of the time, I don't know what's happening. Oh, there was a fake account of mine. I don't know who is that person until today.
Oh, wow. Okay. Damn. Like, your friends are already starting to make fake accounts. Damn. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then, this best friend of mine, so she actually become closer with a lot of other friends which are from other classes. Okay. Then slowly, I think when we are about to graduate, then yeah, of course she has a lot of friends. She's not just spending her time with me, right? But other than her, I don't have anyone else. So I feel quite lonely. Then during the graduation trip to Singapore, yeah, she spent quite a lot of time with them as well. But yeah, I won't say I'm left alone because there's another friend of mine. She accompanied me. I believe she know what happened to me. Yeah. So she just accompanied me. But deep in my heart, I still feel very sad. So after coming back, I actually sent a very long message to my best friend. Actually, I think that kind of ruined our friendship as well during that time. Because yeah, she might feel annoyed. I'm thinking now that I put myself in her place, I believe it is quite annoying, and especially you just 12 years old. How are you going to handle all this?
Okay. That is really interesting.
So, yeah,
I've never heard that from you. I have never heard that from you. Hey, okay, that's cool. I'm glad that I learned that from you, or learn that side of yours.
Okay, yeah, that is like 12 years old me now.
Okay.
Okay, maybe now we can move on to like five years ago us.
Okay, all right. I believe 5 years ago us there's like a lot more to talk about, right? Since like it's like closer and stuff.
Yes.
And then it's at the point where we make more decisions now. So I think it like the decision actually affects us until today, instead of like back then where it's like most of our parents do that. And then if we look at let me think. Oh, damn, that is crazy, man. 5 years ago me. 5 years ago me, it's like 2016. If I go on into November, okay, no, that's like 2015. Damn, 2016.
Is it your favorite year?
Maybe, man. Possibly. Okay, let's just talk about what I was doing in 2016. So 2016, I mean, I left my Chinese independent high school in 2015. So end of that year, I already started studying in homeschool, my IGCSE, preparing for IGs in 2017 to prepare myself into like getting into university. Yeah. So it's one of the best years in my life, because getting into my IGCSE, actually it's quite a scary thing. I mean, it's quite a scary thing, but I don't know, by that time I'm quite impressed by myself when I think of that. I'm not sure what happened in my life. Maybe quite a lot happened in 2015, but in the end of 2015, when I am preparing to like go there, so literally the end of the year, because like usually in Malaysia at the end of the year we are having the school holiday, so there's no classes or whatsoever. But then they are still having classes. Yeah, they are still having all kinds of classes, because they don't really have winter break, I think. Maybe they have like towards really end of the year, just like 1 or 2 weeks. Yeah, so they're still having classes, and then it's just actually 1 week, but then so the teacher just asked me like, oh, do you just want to come? And then like just like maybe get to know friends or something like that. Yeah, but then yeah, I decided to go, because, and then even on the first day of school, I don't know. I mean, I was afraid and stuff, but then I just went with it. Like, yeah, it's like kind of like, you are afraid of this time. You know there's that fear, but then you still go with it. Yeah, basically like I think I heard this line from young Sheldon, when Sheldon's sister told him that like sometimes we fear things, but then life is just, you fear things and then you still go ahead with it. Like it's those kind of feeling which I'm quite impressed of myself. But then the really nice thing is that when I hit there and then met all those friends there, my first day of school, they are really, really friendly. Yeah, they are really, really friendly. I would say that if I do change to a Chinese high school, most people there won't be that friendly. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, but like going there, they are really really friendly and welcoming. They introduce themselves, they say hi, something like that. They make conversations. They come and talk to you and all that. Yeah, it opened my worldview. Like even I remember my sister, because like my sister is now studying in a private school, and taking on IGCSE as well. I think that the first time when she talked to another student, yeah, she was really surprised because she talked to that person, like just the first time she met her, I think she was asking her something, and then the girl just replied very nicely. Unlike in like Chinese school, I don't know, like people will like be like, won't be so welcoming, something like that. You can feel that different vibe ish. Yeah, so that's the difference when I went to that high school. Yeah, it jump started my whole new life. It gave me a whole different worldview where I see things from a different side. But I mean, like, studying there is not that hard lah. The hardest thing is like just English lah. Other than that, it's just like everything I've learned but just translated into English. So it's really the best year in my life. But yes, okay. What the main thing is, what would I tell myself that time? What would I tell myself that time? So yeah, I mean, I mean, this is going on to this homeschool is one of the best decisions I've made in my life. One of the best decisions, yeah. There's just many best decisions. This is one of the best decisions, and this is one thing I'm really grateful of my parents. So where they actually asked me whether I want to do this, and then I want to do it. I am very happy about this. I enjoyed this a lot. It let me gain a lot of new things, a new worldview, and then get to know a bunch of very really good friends, and then two of my best friends, Z and Debbie. Yay! Oh my god! Okay, but oh my god. Okay, so yeah, that's I'm just quite happy about it. But if we are talking specifically in 2016, 2016, I'm quite impressed by myself because like at the end of 2016, we already took 4 IGCSE exam, and then so we already studied some stuff, something like that lah. But during that period, I was very very hardworking. I don't know how, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. There was a
I understand your feeling.
What?
I understand your feeling. I had that during standard 6.
No. But yeah, like this is like, I don't know, this is like Form 5 for you, but even though it's not Form 5 for me, but like similar-ish lah. But then yeah, cause like I believe my how my room looks like. So basically, currently my sister's rooms, like there's no table there, so I can't study in my room, something like that. But then I literally just got one of those foldable tables, put it at my room, and then yeah, I wake up early to study. Sometimes I even wake up at like, I don't know man, that time is crazy. Sometimes I even wake up at like 4 or something just to study, and then like at 6 I go and run with my dad, something like that. I don't know man, I'm freaking crazy that time. Yeah, it happened to me that time. I don't know what was I thinking, something like that. Yeah, I was just like studying, doing that. But then it was fun studying. It was a fun thing. And then yeah, like going to the school and meet my friends, everything. It's like, it's a fun period. I can't remember the bad memories of, oh my god, it was so tough studying this. All I remember is the good part. So I didn't know how was I able to do all that so positively. Yeah, it was so cool. It was so cool. Pardon, what?
I always think that you're very crazy when there's something that you really want.
Okay. Yeah. maybe that it is, but I don't know. Okay lah. One thing is that because like I literally just blazed through all the maths related exam. I always get the first, so probably that's why. That's like one of the motivation. Like, oh wait, I'm top in the class, something like that. Like, oh my god. But yes, okay. So, the one thing which I remembered really really clearly is that one of the nights, I don't know, I studied quite late and I woke up quite early, but then I was it was one of the sleep that I enjoyed the most, because there's no dreams at all. It literally just felt like closing the eye, and then the next second you open your eyes, and then it's already time to wake up. But then it's not that tiring. Okay, you feel that you didn't really sleep because nothing happened when you're sleeping, but then you just feel energized. Basically, I'm really that tired that I was like just able to like fully utilize the sleep just to sleep. Yeah, I'm quite impressed by that. But okay, now back to the main topic. If I'm gonna talk like what advice do I have for myself? I am thinking, what advice? I mean, still the self-centered thing. By that time, I'm still plagued by this problem, just that I haven't really noticed it. Yeah, I really need to fix this problem. Socializing, that's one thing. Game less. Yeah, I should really game less. I should really spend less time gaming. Yeah, I should really spend less time gaming, and then probably, yeah, explore more things, something like that lah. But I don't know, man. Like on that particular year, nothing much happened. It was the year after that. Yeah, the year after that. The year after that, me and Z and Debbie, we actually thought of starting a company and all that. I'm quite glad we did that, although we never started. I'm not sure. Well, I wouldn't really ask myself to go ahead with a plan of like starting the company, because I think that it's just I mean, whatever we've learned during that period, it's good enough already. It's not really a plan worth pursuing or something. It's not whether is it worth pursuing, but I think there's not really a point to pursue any further. Yeah. And then what else happened? I went into university. University. Okay, I think one of the choices, I'm not sure if it's 2016 or 2017, I decided not to go to Australia. Because before that, I was going to go to Australia.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to go to Australia. I don't know, that period of time, I had this idea that money is very, very important. Money is very important. Like, why spend so much money? And then I kind of think that studying locally and overseas, there's no difference. Yeah, there's no difference. So I like, it's basically just knowledge, and then it's just a degree. So that's not much importance. So okay. That, I think around that 2 years, 2016, 2017, it changed my relationship with my dad as well, because it was after that I'm now closer to my dad than anyone else in my, okay, like my sister, I'm quite close also lah, but compared to anyone else, yeah, I'm close to my dad and my sister. And yeah, it's from that year onwards, like literally I don't dare to ask my dad questions or something like that. Like literally just one day in the car, I just asked my dad, like, is it him that wants, does he really want me to like study in Australia? And then he say, no, like you can study anywhere you want, something like that. Yeah, because I don't dare to ask that, last time I really don't dare to ask that. It's like partially because like,
why?
I don't know, like he's just a very stern figure, something like that lah. So yeah, and then like, but I think like joining this school opened my worldview and all that, seeing things in a different ways, and then try to push me to be brave and do all this kind of stuff. And I asked him, and then he say, no, yeah, I can study anywhere I want. Then yeah, then we kind of found out about, yeah, University of Nottingham. Yeah, and then we're just like, I decided to go there. Yeah, initially I might just like, initially I was thinking of studying electrical and electronic engineering, but I went to computer science there because like the final year is in UK. But okay, I actually, okay, I now I disagree the fact that Malaysia, like studying local and overseas, there's no difference studying local and overseas. I think the knowledge wise, yes, there's still difference, because the main difference isn't actually the knowledge, but the passion in the lecturers. Yeah, in Western culture, they are more open, they are more passionate, they are more accepting of ideas. If you want to do new things, you have to go overseas. In Malaysia, they're very traditional. They follow the books, they follow whatever they've done. So yeah, if you want to do new things, you have to go overseas. But if we talk about actually overall going to university overall, I mean like going to university is something that I'll still do. I'll still ask my children to do it, but like just for the sake of the degree, actually, just for the sake of the degree. unless something new comes out, like unless like there's actually places who recognize online degree. Because okay, for the sake of the degree and then the university life, this two thing is very essential. But if you talk about knowledge as whatever, that day I watched a video from from Ali Abdal talking about unfair advantage, and then he said that his YouTube unfair advantage is that he's studying in Cambridge, so he can always use the Cambridge name in his video, saying that he's a medic student from Cambridge. And then he said that even though I'm putting the Cambridge name, saying that I'm a Cambridge medical student in most of my YouTube video, but the thing is, I actually didn't most of the medical knowledge which I share, I didn't learn them from Cambridge. I learned them myself online. So I guess it's like pretty much the same across all university. Whatever you learn for whatever your assignment, your coursework, anything, yeah, you don't get it by joining the lectures. You get it by learning yourself after that, or like maybe even asking. Lectures only actually knows, but then you have to ask them further to like gain the knowledge that you actually need. Something like that. Yeah, but there's anything I regret doing. I started running. Yeah, 2016 is the year I started running. Okay, I would have. Okay, I don't know. Okay, this is a bit complicated. It changed the whole course of the history. But the thing that I might do is that I would say that I would push myself to literally go overseas for university study. But then like the other thing is that if I do go there, I mean like I'll go to UK. I'll ask that, okay, just head to UK after, like, to study your first year. But then I won't meet you. That's the thing. that's the downside. Yeah, but yeah, did I make any terrible things? Don't think so though. Yeah, don't game so much lah. It's kind of on the right course already. Yeah. Oh man, if I were, okay, maybe I would advise myself like, damn Andrew, like put all your life saving into cryptocurrency. Okay, that's a stupid thing. That's a very materialistic thing. Yeah. That time I think Ethereum was just like barely a few cents, and then look at now. Today it's like how much? Like almost $5,000, $6,000 US dollar. Yeah, no idea. Now it's like 4,000. Hey, wait, no. Oh yeah, it's 4,500 US dollars. Yeah. Put all your life saving into it, and then save it for like years, and then you'll be like a millionaire. Yeah, maybe I'll tell myself that. But that's not the main thing lah. Okay, like if we talk about self-development, I can't really think of anything else. Yeah, that's okay. Investing, nothing much also. Because I'm pretty happy that I don't have to remind myself to start investing early, because I'm glad that I already started that quite early. I started in 2013 because my parents recommended me to do that, and so I did that. So yeah, okay, there's actually nothing much. Yeah, just the few things like self-improvement. Don't be so self-centered. Learn to socialize. And then or maybe YouTube. Should I? I don't know. On YouTube.
Learn to socialize. So next time when you want to get a girlfriend, you don't need to go and ask a lecturer how to understand if you like someone or not.
Okay, I don't regret asking that teacher. That is actually a very good experience. But if we talk about learning to socialize so that I don't need to, I won't say that I should learn to socialize so that I don't need to ask a lecture. I don't mind asking a lecture, but then I would learn to socialize for the sake of just like easier to talk to people, talk to girls, get to know girls. Yeah, but not just to avoid meeting the lecture. I would still like to meet that lecture. That is a very good lecture, and then it was a really it's really insightful session. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, learn to socialize.
Yeah, I agree. Talking to her is like so nice, and you get a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, like just well, the thing I would advise myself, maybe think of like going overseas, but I'll see. I don't know. I'll only decide when I do get to meet myself that is 5 years ago. I mean myself when I'm 16. I'll just tell. I'll only decide by then. I'm not sure which one would I choose. I'm not sure which one. I mean, it kind of depends though. Now we're going a bit scientific. Let's say if I get this chance to like meet myself when I'm 16. But then whatever that I told him won't change my timeline, so won't change my whatever I'm doing now, my current, then I would probably ask him to pursue going overseas directly, because I want to see how his future is like. But it would change my course directly. I'm not sure what I'll do. I'll probably just have what I have. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'll only decide by then.
What is the reason?
Pardon? What? For
What is the reason if, let's say, it would change the current you?
What do you mean? Like, what is the reason if it changed the current you?
I mean, just follow what you had already done.
I mean,
instead of like directly going overseas.
I mean, like, yeah, cause like the thing is, there's nothing bad about right now, right? Because I mean, if I do change the course of my history, it will be a bet whether, I don't know whether it will be a better me, the current me will be better or worse. But then the main thing which I'll lose out is that I lose out on the process. Yeah, I lose out on the process. So regardless of that, I don't think, whether good or bad, I don't think it's as enjoying now, like whatever I've been through. Yeah, because I knew the whole process, and then I know that I enjoyed it. Yeah, so I think that's more important. Yeah, so I guess that's from me. Okay, now on to you. 5 years ago, what would you tell yourself?
5 years ago, I'm 17.
17. Wait, you're in SPM, is it? Yeah, it's FPM.
Yeah.
Okay,
SPM.
that's interesting. I think there's a lot more decision for you. I mean, there's decision for me as well. Just that I made the decisions which I don't regret. Yeah. Oh, okay. Actually, there's something I'll tell myself. I'll ask myself to be more hardworking on maths, just so that I can get full marks. Maybe get a cert or something. that's maybe the one thing. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to tell myself to be more hardworking as well.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, my result is not very impressive, and to be honest, if let's say, okay, because at the beginning, I wanted to become a doctor all those years.
Okay.
Back then, the main reason that I started to think twice is that there was a news coming out saying that there's too much of doctors waiting for their housemanship or something. Yeah, it feels like no future.
Oh, okay.
That's the first thing. The second thing that I actually think about for myself is that, although I won't say I dislike biology or anything, but I'm not that good at it, especially when it comes to exam. So I question myself, can I survive if, let's say, I go to med school? Because that's not 1 year thing or 2 year thing. That's like 5 years thing. Everyday thing some more. Yeah. I think for now, like I've done psychology, I don't regret my decision. It's a thing that I found interested in, like after making a few decisions and not getting support from my family.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, actually that was very like complicated, because at first they say, okay, I changed my mind to study nutrition after that, because I found my interest in that. I think like after half year of my 17, then I told my parents actually. Then they say, oh, that sounds very, very nice, and it sounds like a nice job for girls as well. Yeah, that's the thing that they tell me as well. Then I was like, oh, okay, I'm ready. So then I finished my exam. Then I wait until my result day. I'm so excited. And then, between that, I went to the education fair, and my main focus is on like nutrition or medical medicine kind of course lah. Yeah, I think I limit myself and didn't make the most out of that education fair as well. I didn't give myself another chance to understand other courses and get to know other things. I think that's one thing that when I'm fixated to one thing, I tend to limit myself, which is one thing that I hope I won't do that anymore. Yeah. Then they say, then after I get my result, then everyone is like, oh, why do you want to study this? You can't get a decent job in the future, blah, blah, blah. I feel so irritated and so sad when even my parents say the same thing. Like, why don't you tell me at the beginning when I tell you that? I thought you are supporting me. Yeah. So in the end, it actually went, the thing went like, I was so sad, I was crying after coming back from, I think IMU. It's an open day for IMU. Yeah. So I cry and I tell my mom how I was feeling. I rarely tell directly. Yeah, I tell my mom how I was feeling. And yeah, in the end, well, they are still not like supportive towards me to study that, but they say, maybe you can think about other courses. If let's say in the end you still want to do this, then yeah, then do it. But that time I already feel very like sad, so I think, okay, let's give myself another chance and look for other courses. Then I ended up in Nottingham because there's nutrition and psychology. Yeah. So I think the main thing that I wanted to tell the 5 years ago me is that crying doesn't solve the problem, right? go and understand what's my parents' point of view directly instead of just me assuming what they are thinking.
Okay.
And try to how do I say this? Explain why I want to do this so badly. Although the others are telling those, and yeah, if I don't think this is the fact, then why don't I just tell them what are the fact out there that I can find, like people can still find the job, and what are the job about, and all of that is my interest or something like, yeah.
Okay.
And then be hardworking, so I have more choices. I mean, when it comes to like scholarship thing, it becomes very limited depending on school. Yeah, because in Malaysia you can't get like the government scholarship unless you get a very, very good result. And although my result is not bad, but not that good to qualify to get that. Yeah. What else will I tell myself? I think still the same thing, to like get out from my own world. I really think I tend to limit myself when I'm fixated on something that I think I'm interested in, but maybe I'm not as well. I don't know. But at the beginning, I'm already like limiting myself that there's no other chances for me to explore more. I don't think it's a good thing. Yeah, I think that's all for me for like the 5 years ago me.
Okay. Alright. Okay, that's not bad.
Actually, I feel very exposed today. Okay, anything else that you would like to add on?
I don't think anything else, yeah. Pretty much shared a lot, yeah. I think I spent quite a lot of time sharing about my part. So yeah, I think that's it. That is really it from me. I mean, overall, I think yeah, there's not really, at least for like my 10 year ago and 5 year ago, I don't think yeah, I don't think those are the particular years that I'd like to change. Nothing much, or even
Mm-mm.
around those years, I'm quite okay with that. Quite okay with that. I'm quite satisfied with what I've done, what I've faced, and all that. So yeah, mm,
Mm-hmm.
pretty happy with myself actually. just a few things, long term things, which like more like my personality and like a few habits. Yeah, that's the thing that I wish that I changed up.
Mm.
But decisions, yeah, I wouldn't really change them much. Not much to change.
Yeah, actually, I'm happy with myself. Like after I started university, I know there's still a lot of rooms for improvement, but at least at the beginning, I do take like baby step to step out of my comfort zone, like doing things I wanted to do. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, then I guess we can wrap up here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Any insight?
Insights. I think actually I had one just now. Wait, I had one just now. Do I have one? Oh gosh, that's why we should. I mean, like, I kind of thought of this insight suddenly within this podcast. That's why I didn't note it down on Notion. But then we should really utilize that Notion thing to note it down.
Mm-hmm.
We implemented that feature, but then we never really used it. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'll just say no for now. Yeah, I'll just say no.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'll just say no.
Okay, then I think maybe I can share one thing that I learned from the training these 2 days,
Sure.
which I think can be beneficial for everyone as well.
Mm.
Okay, so they say we kind of have receptive state and reactive state. Reactive state means like we cannot like rationally and consciously control our emotion and anything, but let's say we are in receptive state, then we are more open to accept, to listen and all. Okay, so yeah, so sometimes when the conversation goes into a heated conversation and everyone's in the reactive state, if let's say one of them consciously bring themselves back to the receptive state, then it can also help the other one to get back to the receptive state as well. Or else the conversation won't go into a successful one in the end. Maybe there's no conclusion. It's not like something productive as well. Yeah. Do you understand what I say?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all for my insight as well.
Okay.
Okay. If there's nothing else, then thank you everyone for listening to this episode of podcast. You're welcome to send us any message, drop us any messages on any of the social media platforms, or send us an email. Yeah, and see you all on next episode. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the podcast. If you enjoyed, do share with your friends and family and leave us a review on the Apple Podcast. If you're not using an Apple device, you can leave a review on the Apple Podcast website with a link in the show notes. If you have any feedback or thoughts which you hope that we'll discuss in the future, feel free to email them to us at hello@incthoughts.com, or alternatively, you can send us a private message on our Facebook, Instagram or Twitter with the username of incthoughtspod. Thanks again, and see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say?
I mean, yeah, I really forgot my insights, but then like okay lah. Surprising that there wasn't much to be shared from me. I thought there's a lot, but no, not much. Yeah. I mean, okay, I did share a lot, but then there wasn't much that I want to talk about. Like, what would I advise particularly? Yeah, the advising part particularly, no, there's not much. But yeah, there's a lot to be I shared a lot. Yeah.
Actually, at first I thought I might have more stuff to like advise myself like 5 years ago compared to 10 years ago, but in the end, no.
Okay. That's cool. I think that's it from me.
Okay, I think that's all from me as well. Then we end here.
Alright, sure.